Hello, League of Extraordinary Human Beings. How's it going? Hey, do me a favor. Going live on Facebook doesn't really give me too much of a analytics of where my audience is, where you're from, your time zone. So if you could just like comment below, what the time right now is, where you're at. I'd like to know. At least that way I can kind of figure out which hemisphere I'm really catering to. So tonight's gonna be amazing, like always, because I love what I do, and I love just seeing people transform and really go ahead and just become extraordinary. So before we start the presentation, okay, I'm not endorsed, I'm not sponsored. I don't get paid money for you to buy this book. This is a hidden secret. Self-hypnosis is the key to athletic success. Now, it says that this athletic success. However, this is almost like it crosses all barriers. It's all about mindset. Okay, and so Dr. John Kappas, this is like, he's like the Milton Erickson of hypnotherapy. Milton Erickson, yes, he made hypnosis very popular. He also was almost like one of the he kickstarted NLP, okay, through Richard Bangler and John Grinder. However, this gentleman, yeah, he's like that hidden secret, Dr. John Kappas. I've learned a lot from him. I've spent thousands of hours watching him and his lessons. This was the book that when I was really in a bad place, I read this book. I have another book of his on sex. Yes, it's okay. It's not sex. It's not like he's not telling you how to have sex. He's telling you how to use hypnosis to inspire your energy, your vibrance. So I haven't read the book in a while. I'm gonna go back and read it because it's just he's so good. It's all about the subconscious mind and how we get triggered and how we respond and how we control that. So the reason I'm showing this book is I'm a reader. Okay, I like to read a lot. This book here is going to really help you understand how LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Mike Tyson, Matt Damon, Charlize Theron, Rob Dyrdek, Tiger Woods, how all of them, yes, all of them, and many, 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 many more Silicon Valley CEOs and tech giants all use hypnosis. All of them, and they pay a lot of money for hypnosis, okay, because 10% of them is conscious, but through hypnosis you're tapping into that other 90%, the 90% of your programming. So when you tap into that and you kind of polish your programming, you upgrade your programming, because it's all about your programming. Yes, where you live is your programming. Your environment is your programming. The school you went to is your programming. Your parents programmed you. All about programming. When Hewlett Packard were building computers back in the day, they studied the brain and how the brain operated, okay, through programming to respond. Okay, your responses with the click of the mouse. That's how they designed the computer. You have a supercomputer in your brain. Your brain is it's muscle memory. It's a supercomputer. So all of those guys used hypnosis. Even Joseph Murphy talks about the subconscious mind. Even Neville Goddard speaks about the subconscious mind. It's like your main frame. It's your main operating system. Okay, you right now talking to me is only 10% or less. You want 100% success. So what you want to do, you want to tap into the subconscious mind or the superconsciousness, upgrade that programming, level it up. Okay, so it's a little bit old school, but let me tell you what, the nuggets, and the scripts he has in there that you can use, that you can memorize or write out or type out or scan, and then just make audio recordings. I have all of my audio recordings on my file over here. I have many. Well, yes, the one today. Hypnosis. And where's another one? I've got quite a few here. There's another one there, Proven Mastery. I even have self-hypnosis with music, self-hypnosis version 2, version 2. I went from version 1 to version 1 of 1 to version 10 of 1. Then I went to version 2. Now I'm at version 2. Now I'm at version 3. And I've got my favorite one. One of my favorite hypnotherapists in the universe, John Melton. He's one of the most highly regarded hypnotherapists in the world. And I did my final thesis through him in a sense. And he was the first person to really give me something special to take away. And I had that recording and I listened to it every other day, because I have many different recordings that I have one for memory. I have one for peak performance. I have one for confidence. I have one for focus. So let's say I want to learn to play basketball this weekend. Okay, I would go and create a one for basketball. I don't play basketball. However, there's enough AI information for me to tap into the entire metaverse of the internet, put together the most amazing script on being a pro basketball player. Now, I'm not saying me being a pro, that takes practice. However, I would be able to really be hyper-focused on the hoop, so that when I do throw the basketball, okay, I'm South African trying to pretend I'm a cool American, and clearly I'm not. What I'm trying to say is, though, I can program myself to get that ball into the hoop as often as I want. It's all about my programming. Okay, so get this book. This book is powerful. I'll show you his other book. Yeah, we'll do a lesson on his other book. So this is the one. I want to share another book with you. This is a very, very powerful, very, very special book. Okay, very powerful. This book here with that gold beam. Look at this gorgeous, beautiful thing. Look at this. How stunning is this book? Look at that. Oh, gold. I love it. It's so sacred. Money sacred. This is the book, guys. This is the book. This is the secret weapon. Look at this. Look at this. This has hundreds of pages. Hundreds of pages. This league of extraordinary human beings is The Law of Success by Napoleon Hill. This is the book, guys. This is the book. He wrote this 20 years before Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. He wrote this book. I hunted this down. This took me a while to get this book. Yeah, I'm sure you can find it. But for me, I'm showing you my trade secrets. This was the book that showed me, that told me in the beginning, in the first few pages, it all starts up here. If you don't see it, if you can't see it, if you don't have vision, if you don't see your goals and see your dreams, you can't become it. He says it right here. This is the book. This is the book. So what happened was, he interviewed hundreds of very wealthy, successful, back in those days, they were millionaires. Henry Ford, Dale Carnegie, he interviewed them, and he wrote this book. But no, it was just too big. It was like the Bible of success for business. No, I'm not that. I take that back. But it was such a big book. It just sat on his shelf. He was literally going to die with this book because it was too big. People couldn't comprehend in their minds the magnitude of this friggin'. But this is like a weapon. Look at that thing. This is like a weapon. That's what this is. Henry Ford approached Napoleon Hill and said, listen, take all this magic and just condense it down into one small copeable book that people can cope to read it. They can handle, 150 pages, whatever it may be, instead of several hundred. So he then condensed The Law of Success into what was then Think and Grow Rich, which now he's got other books. But this was the foundation right here of Think and Grow Rich, just condensed. This is a deep dive into that. So I found this, and this, if you ever come to my office, I'm talking back in the days when I was a coach and a mentor and a CEO of brokerages, This was on my table. This was the book. I want to share that with you because this book is like the Holy Grail. It's like the Mona Lisa. If you have this, I take my hat off to you. You are a rock star. Okay. Wow. I'm too excited. I'm too excited, guys. I'm stoked because I like to see people transform. I like to get them elevated. So tonight, let's get started. Let's rock and roll. Let me share this with you. Okay. So we're going to go over the key to massive success. Massive success. Okay. It's all a mindset. No, it's not how healthy you are, how big your muscles are. No, I mean, yes, that's good that you have a healthy body. Once you get a healthy mind, your entire universe changes. Everything changes. The words you use, you have clear thoughts, clever thoughts. Then you want to eat healthy, you want to start working out. Everything changes with this mastermind computer, this castle of infinite intelligence inside your skull. You know who I am. I'm Kevin Du Toit. Excellent. And over here, we're going to go through. Okay, I love rockets. I love space. I love Elon Musk. I'm a big fan of Elon Musk. Just the biggest fan. Literally, I'm just a huge fan. What I like about rockets is it's a frontier that is still new. And well, actually, so is the ocean. And actually, so is planet Earth. But, we're always fascinated by what we can't see, right? So self-hypnosis is what you're doing to the mind to really give it what it doesn't see. And what we're going to go over over the next several weeks is our mission statement, right? Going over self-hypnosis. I'm going to be referencing this book a lot. And I've got some other John Kappa's books. Okay. I respect his family, so I keep iterating. I'm not endorsed. I'm not making money from Dr. John Kappas. He's no longer with us. I just love his work. So I just want to keep sharing it. And if you can find this book, if you like, put a comment down below. I'll get you a link to buy it from where I got it. There's no benefit for me. The benefit's on you. It's for you. This is a simple read. It's a quick read. You can read this in an afternoon. The scripts in here and the idea that he tells you of why this is so important is so valuable. Okay. It's good. There's many things to be shared with you in this book. So we're going to go over the introduction to self-hypnosis, how self-hypnosis works for athletes. Okay. The benefits of self-hypnosis in sports. So if you're a runner, long runner, I mean, tell yourself, a lot of Messi, Ronaldo, LeBron James, all of them do a lot of visualization. Even marathon runners, they actually see themselves running the entire course, even Tour de France, cycling the entire course before they've even gotten there. They know every turn, every hill, every obstacle. Messi, before he steps onto the field, he knows when he's going to score, how he's going to score, what the game's going to end at. He already has visualized it all beforehand. Okay, if you see Messi, so do me a favor, if you see Messi, he's playing in Miami right now. He plays for the American team. Watch him when he sits in the grandstands. He's watching everybody. He's strategizing, he's analyzing, and he puts it all into his brain. And before he goes into the field, before he starts the game, he's visualized the entire game. The guy's a genius. Okay, mental rehearsal through self-hypnosis. Overcome performance anxiety. I had anxiety like crazy. I had panic attacks like crazy, and literally self-hypnosis just changed my life. Developing a dominant mindset. Faster recovery through self-hypnosis. Yes, faster recovery. I hurt myself, and let me tell you what, when I've used self-hypnosis on a wound, I don't even feel a wound anymore. I literally like erase it from my mind. Eradicate it. Interesting. Erase it from my mind. So faster recovery through self-hypnosis. Creating a self-hypnosis routine. I will teach you. I've got a year and a half of the most prime professors in the psychology business that have taught me all of this stuff. And I'm now bestowing it to you as a gift. This is complimentary, guys. I'm not asking you for money. I'm giving you complimentary stuff that I've spent a lot of money, tens of thousands of dollars to learn. Yes, I have. Because you know what? Because I have to pay it back, those school loans. So I know. Okay, we'll go through some success stories. I'll pull up success story after success story after success story. I mean, there's just, do me a favor, you name them, and you name them, and Oprah Winfrey, name it, and I've got to the success story. Brad Pitt, and Angelina Jolie. I've got all the success stories, one after the other, after the other, after the other. And then how can you unlock your full potential from all of that evidence, all of that proof? How can you unlock that evidence? Okay, we've gone over, guys. I've got to stop. I'll see you next week, same time, same place. We will continue. This is a long presentation. Brace yourself. Come back and watch this. Literally, order this ASAP. Comment below. I'll send you a link for it. And get this book. It's the simplest, easiest read, and this will change your life. If you want change today, right now, this is the book. Dr. John Kappas. This is the book. This is the mic drop. That's the book. Okay, folks. It's been wonderful seeing you. It's been wonderful spending time with you. There's too much to cover tonight. Too much to go. I will have this PowerPoint presentation. From next week onwards, I'll have a link that you can download it. So you can have the entire presentation to yourself. So you can go before me. You can go ahead of me and learn everything you want to learn. And those of you that want to go with it along with me on the journey as I tell the story, let's do it, guys. Let me be the rocket fuel for your mindset, okay? Let me be that peak performance coach for your subconscious mind. Fantastic. So be a leader, not a follower. Always intend on doing the right thing. And I will see you next week. Same place, same time. Cheers, legends.